Namgyal Stupa, the victorious mind of enlightenment. Namgyal Stupa is built with a special mission to guide the people to the sublime happiness of enlightenment. In 26 December 2004, the day the great tsunami struck, His Eminence Khenso Rinpoche Jampa Yeshe visited the Shakyamuni Center and decided to build a stupa for the welfare and happiness of the people in this region. Shakyamuni Dharma Center was set up in 1992 with the blessing from His Eminence Khenso Rinpoche Jampa Yeshe, who is also the spiritual advisor to the center. Khenso Rinpoche is a renowned Dharma scholar and was the abbot of Ganden Monastery in India for a period of 7 years. The center is used for the study and practice of the teachings of the Supreme Buddha Shakyamuni. With a unique connection with the Ganden Monastery, the center offers regular Dharma talks and pujas conducted by Khenso Rinpoche and other visiting Rinpoches, lamas and teachers. The center also provides for other Dharma practices and activities. The resident monk Geshe Koncho Tashi is a former disciplinary master of Ganden Monastery. He is the most learned disciple that Khenso Rinpoche sent to guide the center. He is a very experienced lama in the construction of stupas, and the center's Namgyal Stupa was constructed under his strict and tireless effort together with the help of other monks from the monastery. A stupa is the most sacred monument in the Buddhist world. It is a symbolic representation of a fully enlightened mind and the path to enlightenment. As the sacred texts are the verbal expression of the Dharma, so the stupa is its architectural rendering of enlightenment. Since the time of the historical Lord Buddha Shakyamuni, thousands of stupas have been built to enshrine the relics of great Buddhist teachers. Adapting to the many different culture forms, the stupas have become objects of veneration, pilgrimage, and worship to Buddhists all over the world. Stupas are held to promote peace, prosperity, longevity, good health, and harmony, subduing negativities of all kinds, dispelling ignorance and delusion, and holding the power to arouse the awakened mind of all the Buddhas. The stupas evolved into pagodas as Buddhism spread through other Asian countries. The pagodas have various designs including bell-shaped and pyramidal ones. The objectives of the stupa are to help explain Buddhism to anyone who are interested, to be a pilgrimage place for Buddhists from around the world, to inspire people to seek a peaceful and spiritual path, and to provide a refuge of peace and serenity for all and especially those in need. The stupa is filled with relics that symbolically pertain to utmost purity of mind. It is said that if the stupa itself is a representation of Buddha's body, then the relics are the life force that flows through it. It has strong power that brings the blessings from the enlightened ones. This great Namgyal Stupa has a very special connection with the deity called Namgyal. Upon the request of a heavenly being called Devaputra Sutitra to lengthen his life, multiple rays of light radiated from the Ushnisha crown of the Buddha, illuminating the world in all 10 directions. The Buddha then proclaimed the mantra of Namgyal, or Ushnisha Vijaya, and the benefits of this particular practice. The merits and blessings power of this supreme mantra are very, very inconceivable. To ambulate the stupa in a clockwise direction is regarded as a meritorious deed. Pilgrims and travelers circumambulate stupas as a form of respect and devotion, and this will definitely gather merit as well as wisdom. One will then obtain happiness in this life as well as ultimate enlightenment in their future life. A circumambulation contains all the 3 actions of body, speech, and mind. Circumambulating a stupa in a clockwise direction is a physical act. Circumambulating is also an act of speech as well, for example, by reciting mantras and all the prayers. Circumambulating is also an act of the mind, for example, by a mind with mindfulness, awareness, serenity, and meditation. circumambulating instills the aspiration for attaining the supreme enlightenment. Dear friends, if you have difficulties in your life, to overcome them, you need to purify the negative karma and obscuration for these difficulties. We need to create merit for success and a wonderful life. So let's go around the stupa and do various spiritual practices, for example, prostration, meditation, as well as mantra recitation. By doing all these beautiful and wonderful practices, you will definitely get the merits and achieve your aims of mundane benefits as well as supramundane enlightenment. The core Buddhist philosophy is as relevant today as it was 2,500 years ago. The Supreme Buddha always encouraged an open discussion that included differing viewpoints. He is a great model of a democratic leader who encouraged individuals to question and to doubt, while teaching compassionately and indiscriminately to all men and all beings. All men are equal and anyone can become a Buddha. Buddhism is also relevant to the scientific and technological era in which we now live. Albert Einstein was quoted as saying, "If there is any religion that could cope with modern scientific needs, it would be Buddhism." The emphasis on the clarity of thought, of seeing and understanding, and of being aware of constant change are all fundamentals of a scientific approach. Also, Buddhism offers a path as guidelines for everyday living, a path for a caring approach to the environment, and a path to live in harmony with others and the world we live in. The Great Namgyal Stupa is one of the paths that lead you to the victorious mind of enlightenment.